to lend a hand. Get a high mark, thinking that you're better than me. Nobody's perfect, you just think you're more perfect than me. You'll get a high mark, thinking that you're better than me. Nobody's perfect, you just think you're more perfect, think you're more perfect than me. Yeah, yeah. Think you're more perfect than me. Oh, 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 oh. You say it's hard work, it's good karma. I respect that, but why do you wear this song? People keep judging because they're scared. Don't get all time on. Scared of something different or something new, to be out of the ordinary with your own crew. Yeah, maybe they don't understand. I wrote this song to lend a hand. Get a high mark, thinking that you're better than me. Nobody's perfect, you just think you're more perfect than me. You'll get a high mark, thinking that you're better than me. Nobody's perfect, you just think you're more perfect, think you're more perfect than me. Yeah, yeah. Think you're more perfect than me. Oh, 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 oh. You say it's hard work, it's good karma. I respect that, but why do you wear this song? Protecting yourself from inequality, rejecting a part of reality. Never forget everyone is your teacher. See past your ego, you will believe it. Deep in the shadows of your soul, it's a truth you were born to know. Sing with me, my sister, my virgin friend. Got a message I'd like to say. Get a high mark, thinking that you're better than me. Nobody's perfect, you just think you're more perfect than me. Don't get a high mark, thinking that you're better than me. share. People keep judging because they're scared. Don't get all time on. Scared of something different or something new, to be out of the ordinary with your own crew. Yeah. Maybe they don't understand. I wrote this song to lend a hand. Get all high marks, thinking that you're better than me. Nobody's perfect, you just think you're
Okay, so, oh, just getting some other mixed stuff going. Um, let's see. There's always something happening. But today, this morning, there's not that many people around, so at least I'm getting mostly work done. Um, Gotta see about doing a recording tonight. Um, okay, so let me get back to this editing. There's something still funny going on with the dynamic split, but oh, okay. All right, I see you. See if we can finish this.
I wrote this song to Linda.
All right, why does that sound so off?
Scared of something different or something new to be out of the ordinary with your own crew. Yeah. Maybe they don't understand.
I think he was playing to the drums, which is proper, but the drums weren't edited at the time.
Or something new to be out of the ordinary with your
Oh, that's gonna drive me nuts.
Yeah. Maybe they don't understand.
I'll go back through and get these toms in a second.
I wrote this song to lend a hand.
When you're editing a good drummer,
This song to lend a hand.
there's so much less work to do. I mean, what I really hate, and I man, this is worse for me with vocals, like vocal tuning more than anything, but drums too on the more amateur bands. If I gotta guess, like I don't want to guess, is this a quarter note? Is this an eighth note? Is it supposed to be on the one, the two? Like if it's that ambiguous, it's really hard. And so, especially with vocal tuning, like the pitches, if it's really in between pitches, man, that is rough. And okay. I know how this is gonna sound. I don't care. Maybe I shouldn't even preface this. It is very rough for me because I can hear somebody sing a couple lines, and I pretty much have a pretty good idea of what their actual abilities are going to be, and everybody wants to complain about how long studio time takes, or how much it's costing or whatever, and I don't want to spend any more time on tracking than I possibly have to. You might say it's self-serving because I'm going to use that time in mixing or editing or whatever, but in truth, I'm going to work faster editing and mixing than I will with you trying another 1,000 takes. It's just, sorry, but honestly, that's how it is. And so a lot of people will say, well, why don't you just keep recording until you get it right? And honestly, many times they're never going to get it all that right. And especially, a lot of times people don't really have an idea of what it is that they are playing or want to sound like. They're just kind of playing at random. One of those things where they say we're a live band. I'm sure it does sound better live because you can't, nobody's rewinding. But in the recording studio, like stuff is more under a microscope, and it's just hard to, like, I don't know where this drum goes. Is it ahead or behind? But with this band, it's not an issue. I know exactly. They're right, pretty much on the money. So it's not really. I'm just being finicky here, like, because it's pretty much perfect. So. You look how clear these waveforms are. See, that's another thing. If I were to pull up another amateur band, the space between these kicks, but reggae is a little bit more sparse anyway. But look how clean these waveforms are. It's almost like somebody put these in with drum samples. Look at this. Yeah, here's some hi-hat or whatever, but man, that snare is clear. It's just amazing. These are one of those ones where I'm like, I don't want to actually put any samples on here. they're probably gonna want them, you know, but this isn't one of those have to type of things. Okay, so here's where I get confused. So it's a little bit ambiguous. Where do you put this flam? You put it ahead of the beat. It looks like that's where he meant to have it, so that's where it's gonna go. It's gonna go right on the beat. Usually I see flams ahead of the beat rather than after the beat, but let's see what this sounds like. Yeah, I think that's right. I'll come back in a second, and this is a long song. Yeah, that's what we call long now. It's like 4 minutes and 40 seconds or something. Yeah, times have changed, huh? I feel like I could just drag this whole thing, but I know I'm gonna pay a price for that somewhere. There's gonna be like a flam. There's one right there. It's a flam, I think. I think before that it's okay though. Let me take a look. Yeah, what's going on here? This is a flam of the kick and the snare. This is one of those ones where I would probably ditch one of these. Yeah, see, here's a couple of these things. I don't want to see this. And hopefully, see, this is a problem. I wish there was a minimum time, because there may be more of these earlier on the song. Now I'm a little bit scared about this, so I'm gonna go through here real quick so I can play these. You see where the stretch markers were way too close to each other, so I might have gobbled some of those up, and that'd be bad. So let's take a look. So you see here, it's switched to the snares are on the 3, and the kicks are on the 1s, but over here it changes.
Nobody's perfect, you just think you're more perfect than me. You'll get a high mark, thinking that you're better than me. Nobody's perfect, you just think you're more perfect, think you're more perfect than me. Yeah, yeah. Think you're more perfect than me. Yeah, yeah. Oh, oh, oh. 'Cause the way I pray, the things I that, but why do you wear this armor? Protecting yourself from inequality, rejecting a part of reality. Never forget everyone is your teacher. See past your ego, you will believe it. Deep in the shadows of your soul, it's the truth you want to know. Sing with me, my sister, my brethren, friend.
Okay. Seems like it's okay. It's these, so this flammy thing.
The truth you want to know.
I think I'm gonna do it by the snare. So the kick is gonna be off. But that's okay. What I gotta do is go looking for these doubled up ones. So I'm gonna put a marker here where I was up to. Oh, okay.
The truth you want to know. Sing with me, my sister.
Yeah, I really wish there was a minimum time between stretches. Well, I'm gonna ask Justin for that right now. Sorry, give me 2 seconds. Okay, and something's going on with one of our compressor plugins we're working on. Okay, yeah, this is working on the GUI. Okay, so I'm just looking for doubled up stuff here. There's one right there. See, this is a pain. Oops, I did the wrong one. I want to take off the one that's on the kick drum. Oh, here's another one. So this is dangerously close together. Another one, dangerously close together. Another one. You know, in general, I really don't like when drummers play the kick and the snare at the same time anyway. You know, a little bit of a flam is kind of cool in a lot of cases, but stuff like you were looking at a second ago, that's just pain. Yeah, I gotta change the resolution here. I think that's good. So doubled up ones only seem to happen on the when the kick and the snare play at the same time. That makes sense. But I just asked Justin if he can do a minimum space in between stretch markers. That would get rid of some of this doubling up, or maybe all of it. Okay. I'm still going through here looking for doubled up stuff. Tell you that stuff is lethal. Wow. It's not so long. That might have been all the doubled up ones. Now here is a flam, but I don't know if I should mess with that. I'm just going to take off one of these for now. So I should be able to honestly just double click this thing and make it all work, but I have a feeling that's not going to do well. Let's see what happens. I may not have resolution close enough. The thing is, with the drummer like this, I can start really getting the crazy resolutions up and it'll still work. So let's see what happens. So that should have moved them all. Yeah, it did. So we'll take a listen to this and see if this messed it up. There's a couple spots where it likely did, but because they're scared. Don't get all time on. Scared of something different, something new, to be out of the ordinary with your own crew. Yeah, maybe they don't understand. I wrote this song to lend a hand. I'm on, thinking that you're better than me. Nobody's perfect. Hard work is good karma. I respect that, but why do you wear this song? Protecting yourself from inequality, rejecting a part of reality. Never forget everyone is your teacher. See past your ego, you will believe it. Deep in the shadows of your soul, it's the truth you were born to know. Sing with me, my sister. That seemed a little bit weird. Okay, so see, sometimes it does weird stuff like that. That is not cool. It's making me nervous for all of these. If I see it more than 10%, I'm wondering. Though that one looks right. That other one was definitely not cool. Let me see if there's any more of those. So I did need that extra resolution for some of these.
I'm on, thinking that you're better than me. Nobody's
And so this one too, like, seems right. Yeah, like that, man. I don't know. I think some of these are actually scaring me. Sometimes it just sets them weird. See, I might just end up going back through here by hand.
Nobody's perfect, you just think you're more perfect than me. Don't get all high on, thinking that you're better than me.
And here I was saying that I don't usually have to worry with these type of drummers. And sure enough, look at that. It was
Thinking that you're better than me. Nobody's perfect, you just think you're more perfect than me. Don't get all high on, don't get all high on, don't get all high on, thinking that you're better than me. Nobody's perfect, you just think you're more perfect than me. Don't get all high, mocka, thinking that you're better than me. Nobody's perfect, you just think you're more perfect, think you're more perfect than me. Yeah, yeah. Think you're more perfect than me. Oh, oh,
oh, oh. Yeah, see here again. This makes me. I'm almost ready to scrap this whole thing and start over again. Like that's how neurotic I am about this.
top your pedestal. We are our top your pedestal. We are our equal. I and I people. Good over evil. I and I people.
There's another scary one. Yeah, man, why is it doing that? Not cool.
I and I people. Good over. I and I people. Good over.
I'm just checking these.
I and I people. Good over evil. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, oh,
Ooh. All right, I may have to really just go back through here. I shouldn't have automatically done this. You can see there's some very questionable. There we go. See that one? This one, yeah, man. Yeah, probably just gonna go back through this whole thing again. Do it by hand, which is the safe way to do it. How do you undo? Yeah, I'm just gonna redo the whole thing. Anyway, this is my typical day of stuff. I'll see you guys later. I'll be back on later. We got some recording to do and some